Hello guys, this is DinkyV5 here, and I'll be coming at you with a low-level QBD guide. No super anti-fires, no soul split, no overloads, no extremes, guys. This is going to be a range guide. I recommend at least 70 range, but of course, the higher, the better. I'll start off here with the equipment necessary. I'm using the Slayer helm since I'm on task, but if you're not on task, then use any other range helm that you would like. I use the Pinatora so I don't have to use anything. If you're having trouble getting kills, use Vampirism for sure. Best cape you have, Glory. I like the Ring of Wealth, but anything really works here that gives you a damage bonus. Or at least the Dark Bow. At least the Dark Bow, or I guarantee you will not get a kill. Royal, and then I use War Priest next to the inventory. So look at my horrible cash tag. So anti-fire or super if you have it, super ranging or extreme or overloads if you have it. Then 4 super restores. I probably won't use these because I am using penance, but if you aren't using penance, then of course you'll need these. The rest of the inventory food, and then a Wardus or a Spirit Terror Bird or a Yak full of food. For your prayers, you'll be using, if you can, use Soul Split in English, but if you cannot, then you'll be using Deflect Missiles, because that's mostly the damage that she'll be dealing out to you. And if you have 7, I recommend at least 70, and if you can use English, use English, but there's another one in the normal spell book. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just a range stat booster, and it will definitely help you get the kill and successfully finish faster and easier. So I recommend using that if you have it. How to get there: Utility 2-port serum, and for the bar you can just copy this revolution bar, and then you deal out thresholds and ultimates as necessary. You just go south from there, enter this little cave with all of the white knights around it. You'll come here, and if you cannot use this shortcut, you'll just simply run down all the way a couple of times and enter a few cabins, and at the end you will get to her eventually. This is where it starts, guys. This dude is level 94 and has Dragors, but you come in here and you click pass through summoning portal. You need at least 70 summoning to access the QBD. Once you're here, it takes about 18 seconds for her to wake up. So you'll just be chilling, whatever. She's gonna be slowly waking up. This is when you'll drink your anti-fire, your pots, and you'll put your prayers on. For the first time, you want to stand directly left of the first Dragonkin artifact. Now this is one of her mechanics. She has 4 stages, and as soon as her health bar gets to 0, you want to click on this artifact as soon as possible, because she will begin to spit up grot worms, and they will deal high damage. They don't. It seems like they don't, but it really adds up. So for people that have watched this guide and they didn't get it right there first time or second time, whatever, you can use the abilities Debilitate and a Devotion, because Debilitate cuts her damage in half, and Devotion makes all range damage that she deals to you go to 0. So you'll be getting hit almost absolutely nothing if you use these abilities. But if you're doing good at it, you're doing just mighty fine on this kill, then just keep DPS. Alright, this is her first mechanic. The game chat will say the Queen Black Dragon takes a huge breath, and you'll run through the gap in the wall of fire that she spits at you. If you can't make it through the gap, just run through it, so you only get hit for 1 tick instead of 2. With super anti-fires, it's 750, and without super anti-fires, I think it's 18 something. So you definitely want to try and get through the gaps and not take the damage if you can. Now this is why you stay to the left, because often the wall of fire will go directly at you, and you won't even have to move. Always make sure they have more than 2k HP, especially if you don't have super anti-fires. So for these first 2 kills, you'll just keep DPSing. Like it's really not a big deal. She'll probably use this huge breath a lot, and it really starts to get on your nerves after a while, but you get used to it. Now, I'm sure as many of you know, she has these things called tortured souls that she will spawn at you. So what these things do, she spawns them next to you, and it will say the Cleanback Dragon has spawned some tortured souls or whatever, and they will have a chat pop above their head. Say there will be one right there. As soon as the chat pops above their head, you want to click over here, and it will do the damage that it would have dealt to you, and it will put all of that damage on them, which is really useful. So near the end of this phase, come over here to this side. Alright, so artifact, click on the artifact as soon as you get her down, and then hurry and get off the glass, because it will deal you 1500 damage if you stay on it for too long. Keep DPSing, keep DPSing, always kill the worms, or they will come back to get you. So, yeah. Once again, she hasn't used any tortured souls on me, which is pretty surprising, because she uses those a lot. I think it's just completely 50-50 between the wall or the tortured souls. But she's been doing me well, because tortured souls are really what will hurt you, because they deal a lot of damage at one time. So she just hardened her carapace, so makes it harder for me to hit her as a ranger. And if you were using melee, it'd be harder for you as well. Whenever she goes into crystal form, she'll turn light blue, and it will make it easier for range and mage to hit her. So, that really helps whenever she goes with your combat style. But, for phase 3, come over here, use Death Swiftness, and then just begin to DPS as much as you possibly can. You want to get this phase over with quick, so that no tortured souls spawn on you, and you don't have to waste food. Now, I know by now some of you, or quite a few of you, will be very low on food, and, because it will probably be your first time. And if that is you, oh my goodness, I almost died. If that is you and you're running low on food, that is why you have your Bob here. So, look, she's on Tortured Souls, and left click. I took too long, but as soon as you see the words pop above, that's when you want to do it. So your BOB is here, so you can take food out of it. Now that she's crystal, you want to DPS, and you want to use rapid fire, because you'll deal a lot of damage. Right click on this thing here, click take BOB. Now my inventory is full of food again. Make sure that you fill up your BOB with food. I've had people that have been like, you told me to take a BOB, but you didn't tell me to fill it up. Like, that's common sense. I thought you would know. But, so yeah, make sure that you have food in it, or he'll probably die. Into this one right here, DPS, and then immediately come click the Dragonkin again, and then get off. Because you don't want many of these to spawn. Get the giant worm down, take her down. And this will be long kills for you guys without good tiers. Now this is when you go out and brandish. You go into the middle and click brandish crossbow whenever she blew those extremely hot flames. But otherwise you want to stay on this right side in the right corner so it will deal less damage to you. She's doing it again. She's doing the extremely hot flames again, which really sucks because it deals a lot of damage. If you have super anti-fire, it deals way less, but if you don't, it will hit you very, very, very consistently. So you'll just stay in this corner. DPS, DPS, DPS. She's doing the wall again. Once you get inside of your gap in the wall, though, you want to start like firing at her, because she's not going to be attacking while she's doing this special. So the more damage you can get done to her while she's not doing any to you definitely helps. Now my anti-fire was about to run out because it's a long kill with this low level gear on. So you want to drink again and then drink another dose of your raging. Continue to use thresholds. You just want to get her down as soon as possible. This is the worst phase, guys. Like, this is the phase that will take you a long time to get down, and this is the phase that you will have to eat a lot. This is the hardest phase of the Tortured Souls. It really sucks because they deal so much damage. There's 4 of them that spawns, and they will wreck you if you're not ready for it. So try and get at least 2 of their little special attacks into the other one. And, okay, this is getting ridiculous. She has literally done her hot flames, I think, 5 times now. Usually she does it once, maybe twice. If you're unlucky, she does it twice. Sometimes what will happen, guys, is they'll spawn a tortured soul over here, and it will say your time is running slow or whatever, and you immediately want to kill that one, or else it will put you in a time stop. So just be looking out at these two corners and make sure that you can kill that one as soon as possible. Once she's done, you go and you click this artifact, and your kill is over. You'll get your XP, and you'll climb down this staircase right here. So once you get this far, congratulations, you have completed your QBD, or you have brandished your crossbow, and you have taken a step up in the RuneScape community. Now, let's see what I get on my drop. Okay, so I got some RDT, which, like, isn't that good, but, not a bad job. You're guaranteed, like, at least 50k, guys, but the average drop is around 250. I've done, as you can see, a lot of QBD kills in total to get the average drop rate. So, like, it's pretty solid money, especially if you get consistent at it. And if you can get more than one once you get good at it, or once you get higher gear, like I melee it in Bandos and Drygors, and I can get 4 to 5 kills per trips, because definitely these rock tails help you. You can take anything out of here, so you just right click these, and or left click these, and you'll have more food to do another kill with. Now once again, I definitely recommend Super Anti-Fires, and if you guys want a high level guide, my fastest kill is like 1:45, and I have quite a few. I'll see how many kills I have in quick chat. I have quite a few Queen Black Dragon kills. Not as many as other people, of course. 108, but that's quite a bit. So if you want a high level guide, just go ahead and comment, and I'll get to it. I love you guys.